Okay, once again, this is David Trung with in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm licensed in Tennessee, Mississippi. I am an icon agent for an agent-owned company, and also I am a team leader of this company around the United States. We have 4 different countries. This is my favorite part. This is about real estate agent, and that's what I am. So this is what I do. I can share you exactly what I done, how I able to offer the multiple offer that I got 10,000 lower what the listing price is. Because you make a phone call, you got to communicate. First of all, as an agent, you got to do your best. You got to make sure you be fair and honest, working good, build up a good reputation, go with your heart, not with your head, right? Do that for your client, with other people, be fair and honest with everybody. So I've been doing real estate since 2002. So as a real estate agent, this is what you're supposed to do, and that's what I would do. I'm not telling you to do that. It's a million ways that you could do. But I talked to another icon agent that say, as a listing agent, we love for y'all to call and communicate, find out what's going on. We talk to you need to be a good relationship with the listing agent to see if that, tell them about your buyer situation, what your buyer want. Sometimes you write a letter to them. They have multiple offers. At this time of year, they don't have time to read all it. But I find out, I would ask them why they're selling it. They say, well, the guy was in the situation that in the hospital, they need to sell quick. He would target multiple offers. They get listed what they want, but if you're going to do cash, and we can close within 7 days. That's key. So they say, wow, it's 7 days. We just had a hot money loan, 7 days. I know the guy kind of heard my name. The guy know who loaned out the money to, so we able to get it done, the deal done. They are willing to take 10,000 less than try to deal with multiple offer. Seller have the right to decide what they want to do. They don't have to take, well, you already know that. They don't have to take the highest. They take whatever best for them, highest and best. Either that can, even though it's not highest, but the best for them they're going to take. Instead of they want to wait for inspection and thing coming in and appraisal and all that. This is how we able to buy lower than the market value. The how he got about over 30 showing. And I'm the one who been called in and communicate with him. So as a buyer agent, I've done that for my buyers. To see what's going on, you have to ask the listed agent, and you never know if you don't ask. When you ask, you have a lot of information that you never know that can tell you. Because the key thing is they want to help their seller and what is best for their seller. So I say, my buyer is flexible. You have to know, depending, that's not all buyer flexible. You have to be true and honest. If your buyer have a house to sell, you got to let them know that too. You got to get it in the contract. So my buyer flexible, but I do an escalation clause that I was told him before for the buyer. So I say the house is 150. We willing to go up to 150, the full price, but we start at 140 and $500 or $1,000 more. When he end up, he just take my offer and sign up at 140. He don't need to apply the escalation. They say, these people have money, they're retired, they're older, they're in the hospital, about to be nursing home. They don't care about this house anymore. They're ready to go with it. So they don't want to deal with multiple offer. So it doesn't matter, you already know that, it doesn't matter that not by law or anything, every state is different. You get offer, the seller decide what they want to do. They don't have to, they can note that, oh, we have multiple offer. They don't have to wait a certain time. They have offer coming in, they decide to take one. Because as the agent, this is if you're a buyer seller, you watching it, there were 3 ways you see that, and that when the offer coming in, as the agent, you already know that 3 ways, either you reject it, you accept it, or cut them back. So my offer is good enough, they just take it. But it's not about my offer, it's about you, how you need to do it. It's what you're going to do is you want to make sure you follow the rule in your state, right? And agents, a lot of them don't want to waste time. So if you got it, go straight to the point. let them know your buyer situation. My buyer, hey, we got cash, we got finance, we got 20% down. I got multiple offers before too. But sometimes the buyer do not want to go as much as it is. We got offered a 350, we offered 357, but other people take it. We have escalation clause. So it didn't guarantee you win all the time. It not, but at least you get your buyer know that, hey, you can go as much as possible. You go 20,000 or 50,000 more, whatever price you're willing to pay. But we will do is we want to do a contingency on appraisal, and then we do an escalation clause. That means that you only pay 500, you pay 1,000 more than the highest, but they have to provide to you. But you still have to get is appraisal contingency. What it means is we have to explain to the buyer, right? It means if the price come back, if it's 350, the price come back 352, 351, or even 349, you have the right to renegotiate. At that time, nobody else, usually they're going to sell it to you. So we're able to go to 357, but somehow, other buyer have offer more than us, so they're able to get a house. So not guaranteed, nothing guaranteed, but you have to knowledge and you have to be your best working at the buyer agent to represent them. On the seller multiple offer at the agent, you need to call the buyer, the one that hire you want to pick, and find out more about them. What the buyer situation, are they got a house, they got a sales, they already have money in the bank, or they just got to be qualified instead of pre-approved. As an agent, you already know that. You have to know what the motive is. Do they need to move out of the house right away? When the list going to be up? It's a lot of information you can ask. So you decide to give it to seller, or ask the seller to disclose, hey, this is my highest. Every state different. So are you able to do that? Are you able to match that if you got a cash buyer? And you never know. I'm cash buyer. You say, hey, this is only 1,000, 10 more. That I'm not recommend or tell you do this, do that, but this is different situation with the seller consent. If with the seller wants, and the seller say, hey, I want one more. I'm listed at have 500. Now we got 450. We got 459. 490. That one we have full price. So the full price is contingency, closing costs, or contingency with a stimulation, the inspection, but you got a cash offer of 490. You say, hey, I have a highest offer of 450. Would you take full price and keep the same condition, like no closing costs, no contingency? Ask that with the other agent and ask the buyer. With your seller permission, you let them know that that's the situation. If that's the case, it all have to be followed by law. If the seller let you know that we're going to tell people that you're going to do what you're going to do, you got to disclose, let them know that I'm going to ask the one. If you're going to take it, we're going to take them. So it's a lot of different ways that you can do, and every state is different. So you have to ask with your seller and make sure you follow your state rule to make sure you're compliant. Okay, that's all for today. 901david.com, and thank you for your like and subscribe to my channel. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.